Welcome to the Eternal Cyclist. Decades of cycling experience around the world. I'll be sharing whatever the hell happens to me along the way. May it be a small village, a mountain, somebody bothering me, the hookers alongside the road. Who the hell is gonna know? But it's gonna be an exciting ride. So come along for the adventure. It's gonna be interesting, that's all I can say. Like and subscribe. Now on to our video. Okay, at the airport we're gonna stop and have some food. Get a nice pizza. Prices, it's smaller than the ones in town by a little bit. The price is about the same as what's in town. So, yeah, you're getting pretty much a small for that price. Comes with ketchup. The beer, on the other hand, a 10,000 can of beer at the airport is 55,000. So 5 times more than what you pay in the downtown. Well, downtown now is 30, so actually not that bad, but if you buy in the grocery store, yeah, it's only 10,000. So way out there. After my last meal in Vietnam, it was time to go check in at the counter and deal with all the farming hassles there. So many changes these days in flights. Not happy with some of that stuff. How you can bag, how much you can pack, how much you're allowed to take. Loading on the plane, typical flight to China, full of people, push and shove, overload the baggage compartments up top, and on. Getting to the airport, we arrived in China. 2 hours later, it was good. Now in Guangzhou for a couple days rest. So now in Guangzhou, gonna do my Taobao shopping, pick up a bunch of stuff, do a few other things, and basically call it good and get ready to go. Always gotta love when you come to China and you see people riding on the legs and different things. So, just out there. I like it. I don't get questioned anymore. I just have to fill out my forms right. They take a time, they just read it. But basically, everybody else is getting asked 20 million questions. They just look at my passport for how many times I've been and stamp me through. Quick ride to the hotel from the airport. Staying at the same hotel I did last time. That's just so I can get all my shopping done. Hang out. No sense going into town and fighting the traffic. The weather's kind of cold here now. Strange. At least here the toll booths and the other things work well and they go fast. China's much better with traffic than Vietnam is. Much better built roads. Good to be back, China. My Taobao order is sitting right there. We spend too much money. No, nothing. Okay, back at the hotel. This time I get 268, not 269. I got a TV, I got a bathroom, I got a big bed, got all my Taobao here, most of it at least. I'll start checking that off. And there, 125 yuan a night, so whatever that equals out to in money. Then of course the normal password, 6666888888. I'll get Wi-Fi, and I'll be all set, relaxed tonight. And then in the next couple of days, I'll get to go shopping and visit friends and stuff. Alright, first things first, get everything plugged in, everything tuned up, clean out my bag here. Throw what's got to go into this bag after I've condensed that all down. Then I'll sort all this stuff out and find out what's what and where everything is and what have I got where. Strangely enough, it'll sort out and then pack into that bag. If not, I'll have to get a little bigger one. I thought that was bigger than it is, but it's okay. I can get a bigger one. Okay, that big pile went down to 2 pairs of shoes, some shirts, some flags, some custom shirts, some other shirts, some pants, my rain fly cover, bag for the bike, my other things, 1 power bank, and there's some stuff that's not here yet, but basically, as you see, once it gets out of that stuff, it'll condense way down and should be good. So now it's going to be the fact of trying on all the different clothing. One of the good things about China is McDonald's is dirt cheap. It's different menu, but it's cheap compared to most other places. A Western style food. So it's okay. It's just got some weird menu items that you do. And then over there is a KFC and a Serrano's Italian. I'm gonna go for Italian right now for breakfast. Or this. They seem to have a better menu over here. You look for $2. The $2 menu, get a burger. You get a pineapple pie. Be good for just dinner time. But not right now, do some more walking around and take relaxation. One of the fun things here in China is you can go to WeChat, get your scan, bring up your menu, you can just add whatever you want to your order of food. Go to your checkout, your bill, everything else. There may be just as many motorbikes and scooters here in China, but at least it's more organized as far as walking ways and pathways. You can get around everything and kind of go everywhere. But traffic is still there, but much more civilized and organized. The only thing about ordering from Taobao is, first off, the app is in Chinese, so then you got to go to all the right places, know where to look at stuff, find out where stuff is shipped. Everything else is kind of straightforward because you do see the stuff here. And then you go and look and you see all your items that have been sent and everything else. Then you got to figure out in Chinese which ones you want to go to see. Then you can click on something like this one here, and it'll bring you to the next box. And here you click on it and it'll show you each of the items you ordered. Then you need to come to here where it's got the shipping. Then you got to come back to the proper one that's going to show where everything is. And then you got to come up here. You got to come to here and find out where and why it's not been shipped. It'll say what's what. If you get to the right spot. Not that easy. Items that have been canceled, you have to go through all this stuff. And then if you have any problems, you've got to come and translate everything from English to Chinese, and that's always fun. And you got to come back down here, and then you have long conversations with these guys, and then they'll tell you they don't speak English, everything else. They give all the excuses in the world. You know, then you got to send them evidence, why it's this, why it's that, and then apply for refunds. So it can always be fun, but overall you get some great stuff for a cheap price. And of course you get the tracking device here, where you go to your item, and each item you pick up and you go, okay, where's this item? It's going to show you where it's coming from, where you are, where it's coming across China. I'm way down here at this dot, and it's coming from Shanghai area. So it'll show the trucks going, and then when it hits the transfer locations, then when it comes to the local place, it'll show you, okay, it's driving local, or still coming from the mountain areas, or where it's coming from. This one's got a long ways to go, but it's not that far from here. And then some that are closer maybe. It's going to show you just this little thing driving up and coming across. And then it's going to be the ones that haven't been shipped yet, and they're going to come up with nothing. Average $1, less than $1 for a piece of bread, and about $1 for a good old mushroom soup. So, a couple bucks. Meal. Okay, second part of the meal shows up. Pizza comes with a little cutlery, a little sauce, and a little pizza. Interesting. Okay, now comes dessert time. A little bit of cinnamon, some ice cream, on bread. Very nice. Good, good. And of course, don't forget, if you have Chinese friends, they can ask you to buy a few things and bring a few things back if possible. Mushrooms are a big popular favorite. As you see here, the different varieties of mushrooms and things. Some teacup holders, some personal tea drinking kits, etc., etc. All the little things they can't get in Europe or just are so expensive in Europe compared to a couple dollars in China. So you pick them up for friends and bring it back. Okay, do a little recording here. Gonna do some more things. I just got my Boya new speakers, or microphone I should say. Got my glass case, got a thing. So it cost me 13 yuan, $1.50 to get a new replacement. A couple more boxes from Taobao. Most everything's in place. Card key for the room, see if that works for charging everything. Leaving the room stuff on. Otherwise, coming to an end. Tomorrow's my last day here. Weather's still shit and cold. Gotta go eat something and then come back.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.